Hey people, I thought I'd give you guys a little quick video of some shit that I watched today that was so fucked up and disturbing. Lifetime Surviving R. Kelly docu-series, 6-part docu-series. Last night they aired hours 1 and 2, episode 1 and 2. And it was all the buzz on the social media last night all the way until today. My social media I saw. Everybody was tweeting, everybody was, excuse me, on Facebook statuses, Instagram, whatever the fuck. Everybody was talking about that shit. And I watched it today at work, and it was fucking terrifying. It was it was a lot going on, and it just like something like I posted earlier in the week about the girl being in McDonald's protecting black women. Is this the reason why nobody gave a fuck? Because he was a black predator and preying on black girls. What is it? It was real fucking fucked up and sad. It was hard to watch. I kept pausing. I was tearing up. We failed these girls, and I don't know. Episode 1 basically talks about the beginning parts of his life and everything. They talk about the whole point. Everyone knew that he couldn't read and stuff like that. They talk about two brothers. One is a younger brother, and I'm guessing he's his older brother that is locked up because the interview takes place basically from a prison's waiting area, visiting area. And what pissed me off with the brother is that he's talking about being a preference. So he must be still putting money in your motherfucking books. Or you must have took the rap for him for something. That's why your ass is in prison. That's some fucked up bullshit. We're gonna talk about, oh, he has a preference of younger women. They wasn't women. They were fucking girls, you piece of shit. Uh the younger brother, we don't see much. He just talks about his own personal thing that he felt like R. Kelly was supposed to protect him and everything like that because he was molested as a kid. Now, I don't know if they mention anything about him being molested as a young kid, but R. Kelly as an older young brother said, no, that didn't happen to you, that happened. And the younger brother was crying and everything. We didn't really see too much of him. um he he talks about, they have clips of interviews of him when he was on MTV and all this other stuff, and being called a Pied Piper of R&B basically. And it's just so disgusting, like when you think back to it and all of those all those songs, and like he was everybody, nigga. Everyone loved R. Kelly, and a musical genius, and he was fucked up in the head, and he is fucked up in the head, and he's a fucking sexual predator, rapist, abuser, manipulator, all these terrible things. And I was just so disgusted, and I was just so disgusted, heartbroken for these women and stuff. The whole thing with Aaliyah that everyone knew but didn't really say anything about. And one thing, Lifetime, I give it up to you guys with this. Y'all took y'all time. Oh, let me get my little naps. Lifetime, y'all took y'all time with this shit. Like, y'all really put some effort into this shit because what I like about it, they got a lot of music journalists talking about his music. Then they had black psychotherapists there basically break down how the actions and stuff that he do as being a predator, a manipulator, a controller. It was very interesting. It was very interesting. And these girlfriends, or these teenage girlfriends he had, I don't know what they were to him, that he had around, what he kept around. Everything was so sex driven and everything. Episode 2, we speak to his wife Andrea. She was crying. She didn't really want to talk about the things he's done to her. Now, this is my first time hearing that he's done abused her or manipulated her and did all these crazy, horrible things to her until this. And I talked to other people before. They said she's done interviews where to talk about the things he's done. I didn't know that until now. And Sparkle, who we all know, um, is her niece is the one that's in the whole when the sex tape leaked, and that is Sparkle's niece or whatever. And she introduced them, and then she said it still haunts her. We talked about her rise in her career and how he was and everything like that. He had everything. It was very militant. He had everything under lock, very controlling. And the crazy thing around about it is that he had this young girl, Sparkle's niece, having sex with his so-called other sex slave. That's basically what the fuck these women were. I can't even say teenage girlfriends. They were teenage sex slaves. He they were around excuse me they were around to fuck him. Just be at his beck and call to fuck and suck him with other people. And he videotaped a lot of stuff. And it was just so unbelievable. It was disgusting. And it's still going on. It's still going on. That shit with Aaliyah broke my heart. And she's not even like, maybe we shouldn't be talking about it. She's, this brings up old wounds and stuff. But what the fuck is going on with her parents where the mom said it was all lies and all this other stuff. None of this happened and all. And I'm like, how much you getting paid? How much R. Kelly still paying you? Something is going on, and it's just so sad. And someone had a video clip of him saying, this was in the beginning of episode 1, saying if they wanted me, they should have started this shit like 30 years ago or some bullshit he said. And it's just, my heart. It was really hard to watch. And I'm so happy they had therapists there, black therapists there, psychotherapists, to break down what manipulators do and how they're able to control a situation. It was so interesting, paired up with the stories that these victims, these survivors, have said about them and what they recanted about what not recanted, but what they remembered and and talked about. It was unbelievable. Part three, episode 3, episode 4 is supposed to come on tonight. 5 and 6, I don't know if it's coming on tomorrow night or Monday. I don't know, or Sunday. I don't know how they're doing it. But the internet was all the buzz about this shit. R. Kelly allegedly supposed to be suing Lifetime. Um, I'm sick. I'm sick to my fucking stomach. It was just like we failed these girls and we're supposed to protect them, that they were supposed to be protected, but he this is why he's a mad scientist too and a mad fucking rapist, sexual predator, because he built these walls, these invisible walls around these girls where they couldn't do anything. They were so manipulated. They didn't want to do anything. They felt wrong if they did something that he said wasn't right to do. And it was just so disgusting. And it just hurt me. It just hurt me because, he's still flourishing, he's still making money, and it's women, dozens of women, who knows how many women are still affected by this and still hurt and scarred by this man who done this. And it's just so disgusting and terrible. That's all I had to say about that. I just want to speak on that because it really fucked me up watching it at work and just had me thinking like, we got to protect our black women. That's it. We must protect our black women at all costs.